Hey, what's up YouTube? VAR from Micro Edge Trading here. This video I'm gonna be showing you guys how to take counter trend trades, in this case on EURUSD charts. And this is a trade I took today, and it's totally a counter trend trade. Everything was bearish, but I took longs. I'm gonna show you guys the logic behind it and why I did it. Looking at the daily, structure wise, daily is bearish, and after a bearish bust we expect a pullback on that time frame, but daily can still melt for a while before pulling back, as we haven't wicked our daily change of character, which signals that at least daily wants to pull back. So heading down to the 4H, is also bearish. We have our internal structure flipping bearish and also breaking our 4H swing structure, which shows that 4H is heavy bearish, and after a bust we also expect a pullback on that time frame. So how do we know at least that internal structure wants to pull back? We wait for a sign of strength or a sign of weakness. In this case we are bearish, so we will be waiting for a sign of strength, which is a 4H change of character, which on a lower time frame sometimes is a break of structure on a lower time frame. Now, marking out our pricing on the 4H leg, we can see that this is our premium pricing on the 4H, which we might see a pullback up to the premium pricing before taking our continuation trades down to the 4H week swing low. And now let's touch over this. How do we know this is our swing low on the 4H? I wait for at least 40 pips pullback on the 4H to count this as a low on the 4H for me. As you can see, we had a 78 pips pullback, making this a 4H week swing low for me. So looking at our internal structure over here, we can see supply trying to hold, causing a bearish change of character on the 4H, which we had no follow through, making this a liquidity grab for higher prices on the 4H. And we got the same price action over here. We got into supply, and this supply actually caused a change of character on the 4H, and we have no follow through as well, and this now was a liquidity grab for higher prices. So where are we on the 4H? We are in the 4H discount pricing, which we can expect longs to play out. We can just take every bearish change of character that we see on the discount pricing, which can actually be a false signal out of false signals on the 4H. So we will be taking a 4H bearish CH in the premium if we get a bearish break. Then we look for entry to take this down. So heading down to the 15 minutes, you can actually see that this is our 15 minutes bullish leg, leaving us with our low and our high on the 15H. But before that, this was our first 4H change of character, which is a 15 minutes break of structure, and we also got another 15 minutes break of structure, which confirms that we are bullish on the 15 minutes. So heading into Friday, we are in this big range on the 15 minutes, our low and our high, and we also got our change of character on Thursday, which we missed a HP short on Thursday to take this price down to our discount pricing. Now getting to Friday during London, we had a 15 minutes bullish CH over here, which was a silly trade that I took, but I was actually happy with the risk because I actually know what I was doing. I knew I was taking this trade from a weak low that didn't break anything. So this was a risk that I was happy to take, and actually was a loss because we didn't get to break even before we got taken out. So now, how do we formulate a trade ideas, taking counter trade up to the next swing high? We can see 15 minutes is actually bearish. We have a double break of structure in the 15 minutes. So now in this leg of price on the 15 minutes, we should be waiting for a change of character and a return to demand to look for trades to take this up to our next higher high. But you can see waiting for a 15 minutes change of character is a conservative way of taking this trade. But I was actually looking at this after I got taken out over here. I was actually looking at this. We have a sweep of this low. We didn't close below the low, making this a liquidity sweep on the 15 minutes, and this happened in a demand zone and on discount pricing, which ticked all the box for me. So heading into the 1 minute, heading to the 1 minute, we actually got our sweep on the 1 minute and a V-shaped recovery into supply zone, which gave us a flip, a failed reaction and a change of character on the 1 minute, and still we didn't close below this low on the 15 minutes. So we took this trade off of this candle that costs our change of character and failed reaction, which we got triggered in, and price actually flipped bullish after breaking our 1 minute structure, which we were also waiting for price to get down to 1 minute discount pricing to make this a HP, a high probability trade for us to actually take another entry somewhere below here or here. We're actually waiting for price to come down to the zone and give us change of character to take trades again up. But as we always know, our first trend changes don't always retrace back to 50%, which we also had a re-entry over here, but I didn't take it because I don't usually chase price. One position is enough for me. So going over this lost trade, we can see this was our 15 minutes change of character that we got. 1 minute flipping bullish, then checking our pricing, and that 1 minute leg leaves us with our discount pricing over here, and we took our limit entry off this last mitigation. As you can see, we had a series of mitigations leaving us with this last demand that needs to be mitigated, and we took the trade of the candle with 2 pips covering the low. We had a bit of reaction but didn't run up to 4R to cover our break even, which makes this a loss. And we caught a real move which gave us about 24R. So why was this trade a 24-hour trade? I took this trade hoping to take out this high, this 15 minutes week high, but we got into our 15 minutes premium pricing, and we also had a bearish push that caused a change of character on the 15 minutes, which I was also happy with. My RR risk to reward over here was about 24 to 25 R, so I was happy with that. So I closed out my positions, and price actually flipped back and hit our initial TP. That should be 44-hour trade. In total, makes this a good week. So that rounds up our EURUSD trade recap on how to take counter trend trades. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, like, comment and share. We need about 100 subscribers to be able to edit our YouTube links so that it can be easily accessible. So please guys, please hit the like button and the notification bell. See you guys next week.